Princess Catherine has a simple beauty skincare secret that everyone can try, and it's so cheap. It's no secret that the Princess of Wales looks very young and beautiful. She's a busy mother of three, but whenever we see her, the future Queen of Great Britain looks absolutely flawless, glowing skin and no signs of aging. How does she do it? Of course, part of it is due to a good diet and lots of exercise, but when it comes to her beauty regime, the Duchess has one handy trick up her sleeve, and that's a little skin care secret that anyone with any skin type can use. So what is it all about? It's something that won't cost you a lot of money or require you to sit for hours with a cosmetic mask on your face. All you have to do is buy yourself a flannel face cloth. Yes, that's really all it takes. The Duchess of Cambridge likes to cleanse her face with a flannel at the end of the day. It's something everyone can try, it's really not a problem. In fact, her wedding day makeup artist Arabella Preston insists that it's the best way to remove makeup and dirt from your skin and gently exfoliate it, and it's far preferable to any motorized wash brush or just your hands. This simple way helps Princess Catherine look great. The Princess of Wales shoes created a real furor among fans of stylish clothing. The shoes sold out almost instantly. Princess Catherine's iconic two-tone flats are now available in new colors. Not every fan of the British royal family knows that when the Duchess of Cambridge stepped out in a practical pair of two-tone flat-soled shoes for the Royal Charity Polo Cup in July 2022, the shoes were sold out online almost instantly. The style icon is known for sporting models that subsequently fly off the shelves, and her shoes called Alicia were no exception, created by British designer Camilla. They were first designed in the London studio of the designer of the same name. We had a desire to create a shoe that lengthens the foot as much as possible. It's all about the buckle embellished with pearls, explains Camilla. The buckle has become something of a trademark of the label and also appears on the brand's belts. According to the designer, the shoes worn by Prince William's wife have been replenished and are now available in updated colors. This year we made sure to make our selection of our most popular Alicia colors more accessible, and part of our new core collection. Specialists have studied the signature hand arrangement of members of the royal family and identified the most confident individuals. Members of the Windsor family carefully choose their attire for public events, as their clothing often conveys certain messages to their subjects. But observers have long judged royalty and their personalities not only on their clothes but also on other non-verbal expressions, such as body language and gestures. Jean Brock-Smith, director of London's School of Grooming and Modelling, and body language expert Darren Stanton, analyzed the signature hand postures of Elizabeth II, Duchesses Kate and Meghan, and other royals, and drew interesting conclusions about their values and beliefs. You often see Her Highness clutching her clutch, which Stanton says works as a protective barrier in this case. At times she holds her purse so tightly as if she were on a roller coaster. I don't think she's as confident as Meghan. Kate looks charming and sincere, but at the same time cautious and quite formal. I respect Kate for her hard work, she does everything right, and her posture is excellent. But the way she uses her purse as her cover has always kind of freaked me out. I suspect the gesture came about when she first started appearing in public and she needed something to hold on to feel more confident, Brock-Smith says. She might be considered a newcomer to the royal family, but Meghan's body language speaks to a very confident woman who is perfectly comfortable in public. You can see many so-called gestures of power in her. She confidently puts her hand on Harry's back and guides him. Her light soothing patting suggests she is trying to control the situation. I don't think she's trying to patronize Harry, more an expression of support, Darren says. Meghan often squeezes Harry's hand and his arm just above the wrist at the same time. I suppose, for obvious reasons, she lacks a sense of security. And while Harry is sometimes used by her as if as a protection, the Duchess of Sussex herself generally seems more relaxed than the rest of the royal family, Brock-Smith states. This strange position of the fingers, the so-called paperclip hand several fingers behind his jacket or jacket, looks as if he doesn't know exactly which direction to go. It's a gesture reminiscent of childhood, the way young children often involuntarily crumple up their clothes. But in Harry's case, it's a demonstration of modesty, he's a great judge of character, and this gesture of his can have a calming effect on others, Stanton reasoned. The gesture drives me crazy, Brock-Smith admits. It's a posture of uncertainty and insecurity. His posture has changed since he met Meghan. He now leans more and more toward his wife. Being able to relax his arms is an art, and I'm not sure the prince can do it. Historian Robert Lacey, in his new book about Princes William and Harry, detailed Kate's plan that she allegedly carried out in 9 years. Not so long ago, some tabloids portrayed Meghan Markle as a calculating woman sneaking affectionately into the royal family. Years before that, however, the same opinion held true for Kate Middleton. At least it is what historian and Crown consultant Robert Lacey believes. In his new book, The Battle of the Brothers, William and Harry, the inside story of a family in turmoil, which recently saw the light of day, Lacey describes how Ms. Middleton has fashioned her life to appear as the best candidate to be the wife of the future heir. According to him, the plan matured in the girl's mind when she was 19. In his work, the historian assures that in 2001, Michael and Carol Middleton's eldest daughter should not have enrolled at St. Andrews University at all. Kate was thinking strategically, Lacey writes. She turned down a place at one of Britain's top universities, Edinburgh, and chose another, the University of St. Andrews, which probably didn't meet such high academic standards. She was already in Edinburgh to sort out housing, but changed universities and decided on art history because that was William's specialty. She postponed her studies for a year and even took a risk because she might not have gotten into St. Andrews. According to this version, Kate and William's meeting at the university was no accident, but the girl was not alone in her desire to be close to the crown. According to Lacey's book, after it was announced that Prince William would be going to university in Scotland, applications skyrocketed by as much as 44%. The future spouses met during their first semester, but William looked at Kate only as a friend. The classmate even posed as his girlfriend to shield His Highness from excessive attention from the opposite sex, but there was never a spark between them until a certain point. The turning point, as you know, was when Miss Middleton appeared on the runway in a translucent dress at a charity fashion show on March 26, 2002. According to Lacey, there was a subtle calculation in that, too. This is a strategically minded lady who knows what she wants and gets it, claims the author of a book about Princes William and Harry. The former friends struck up an affair, and they began renting rooms in the same apartment together with their friends so that they could communicate freely and not draw unnecessary attention to themselves. They managed to keep a secret even from their neighbors. But after graduation from university, the couple's relationship twice had crisis moments that led to a breakup. However, each time Kate managed to remind the prince about herself, and they were reunited again. The press drew attention to the fact that His Highness and Miss Middleton have been together for many years, but there was no ring on the finger of the girl. The most scathing members of the media even gave Kate a hurtful nickname, hinting at her unenviable position. Nevertheless, 9 years after they met, William did ask his sweetheart to marry him. According to many royal experts, it took him so long to make sure that Catherine would be suitable for the role of future queen and would not let him down in any situation. According to Robert Lacey, the girl even managed to overachieve the plan. William didn't want to get married until he was 30 years old, the biographer wrote. She waited 9 years, but in the end she got it at the age of 28, so it's another strategic achievement on her part, and she turns out to be the perfect heiress to the throne. Among royal admirers, however, Lacey's opinion is shared by a minority. The rest prefer to believe in true love. The Princess of Wales invented a cute weekly ritual for her sons. Princess Diana had access to the best chefs in the kingdom and the world, but preferred to spoil her sons with treats from McDonald's, which brightened up her life too when she first entered the palace. According to former royal chef Darren McGrady, Diana regularly took Prince William and Prince Harry from Kensington for a happy meal. The chef says, of course, he could have made burgers and fries at the palace as well, but the prince's mother insisted on their secret outings and took her sons to a fast food joint for a happy meal. McGrady recounted, I remember one day the princess came into the kitchen and said, "Cancel the boys' lunch, I'm taking them, and we're going to McDonald's." And I said, "My goodness, Your Royal Highness, I can make the same thing, I can make hamburgers." And she said, "No, they need a toy." The boys loved going to McDonald's or a pizza place, and they loved to eat fries, basically American food, Darren continued. They were princes from birth, but their tastes were childish. Moreover, the Princess of Wales' former butler, Paul Burrell, once let it slip that a trip for fast food was a Saturday night ritual for the boys. He told the Mirror that all three enjoyed eating a burger and fries before watching the hit show Blind Date. It is also known that a few days before her wedding to Charles, Diana asked her employees, Paul Burrell and Mark Simpson, to go get her 3 Big Macs, fries and Coke, which they then happily ate together, regardless of the difference in their positions.